go. That's good stuff.
That was
get my big league strikeouts in there.
Man, look, I just went with what was on Twitter on the fly, and they weren't there. But I tell you what, that LSU one against Mississippi State pumps me up.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
I dig it. That was a great start, Jim. Sometimes I'm like, all right, solid intro video, but
I did it in the car on the way home.
It was nice. It was nice.
And I was driving just to put it
Hello.
Yeah,
that was good.
I don't even know how to start the episode. I think we should just roll right into it.
Look, Christian Moore was highly impressed by the last one. Don't act like I ain't got 2 in a row.
Hey, 2-0 in the month of November. So I'll give it to you. It is what it is. But welcome in to everyone listening. We got a special episode today. We got Ava in the building, which is my first show with Ava, which I think is cool. We have Paul, a World Series champion with the greatest tweet in the entire world going viral right now. And of course, I'm going to give him love because it's Veterans Day. We got Jim Cross in the building, so I'm going to give Jim and all of our veterans some love. Happy Veterans Day to everybody who has served and anybody who has had family in the service. We appreciate everything that everybody has done to make this country what it is. Pros and Joes, episode 5, 6, 5 or 6? 5. Cinco. Love it.
You dare say the next numbers. I know you were thinking about it.
I'm not thinking about it. I got it all out in our other episode. But we got Purple and Gold talk mixed up today. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. We got Paul in the building. Paul, how you feeling, man?
I'm good, man. Thank you guys for having me. This is cool.
When would we ever say no to a World Series champion, brother? And that's how we're rolling with it with this episode, man. I want to start off with the tweet. Before Jim gets into the sponsors, we gotta talk about the tweet, Jim. We got to get into this. The greatest tweet, you sent it to me. Got an A on the group project. And obviously, if you've seen the memes going around throughout the last 20 years of, not contributing anything to a group project, still getting an A, Paul's obviously making jokes about everything that has transpired throughout the 2025 season for him, man. But more so than just that tweet, can you kind of take me through what that even feels like to be a part of an organization in the middle of a season that ends up winning the World Series?
Yeah, it's really cool. It is. But like I said, I was in Arizona the entire playoffs. I was not at the games.
Right.
I was not pitching. I did go to LA twice to throw live to get the boys ready. But it's cool to be an organization that wins the World Series. But I mean, LSU was tweeting at me like the whole playoffs, like Paul Gervase in the World Series. I'm like, these guys.
Hey, Mike said it on the show when we didn't even have you booked yet. We were talking about it, and he says, if you swing a bat, if you throw a ball, if you do anything in that uniform, you're part of that team.
I'll take it. I'm getting a ring, so I'll take it.
Paul, here's the real question, because obviously, not everybody gets $700 million like Shohei Ohtani. How much do you value that ring? Are you keeping that ring, or is that ring going straight on the market right away?
Oh, no, I'm keeping it.
Okay, I just want to know. Because, some people would be like, nah, man, I wasn't, playing. It really doesn't mean much to me. Other people are like, dude, I'm a World Series champ. You know what I mean?
I'm keeping it.
Mike, I remember once upon a time, since he is on the next episode, you remember when Dylan DeLucia, you asked him where his most outstanding player trophy from college, and he said in his mom's garage. Anyway, man didn't have it on display or nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
My dad's got my debut jersey.
That's awesome.
I don't have it.
That's awesome, man. I love it. Now, obviously, there's a lot that went down throughout the entire thing, getting called up for Tampa Bay, and then obviously going to LA. Can you kind of take me through the different emotions you've had from call up, getting traded, all the way to back in LA, kind of throughout the entire 2025 season for you?
Yeah, dude, this whole year has been crazy, man. Like, I'm an expert. I'm getting traded at the trade deadline at this point. So this is the second time, but
that's value, Paul. There's value in that. Some guys never get traded.
That's true. No, but it was cool. I got a call. We were in Omaha when I got called up, and my manager called me downstairs to the hotel, and he was like, "Hey, like, come talk to me real quick." And I was like, "You kind of have an idea. It's kind of a random call to get at 11 p.m." Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Hey, man, Tampa's got a noon game tomorrow. Do you think you're okay to go get on a flight and go play in the big leagues?" And I was like, "Yeah, I think I can manage that." And then I didn't get any sleep, had a 5 a.m. flight, got there in the second inning for that game, pitched the 5th and the 6th, and then the rest was history. I got to stay up for a little bit, and that was a dream come true. It was the best day of my life.
Mike, that story is way better than I ever thought. No sleep, got there at the second inning, pitching by the fifth.
Oh yeah, we flew into Tampa right when the game started. They picked me up and then drove me to the field. I got in the clubhouse, changed. I didn't even say hey to the manager. Didn't see anybody in the dugout. Just went straight to the bullpen, and then I pitched. And I got in the dugout after my first inning. Everyone was like, "I didn't even know you were here."
Yeah.
I was like, so
clocked in, clocked out, man. He's just
pretty
doing
much.
I love it. Now, this one, because you kind of mentioned, throwing BP to the guys during October. There's a lot of different ways I feel like we can go with this question, but starstruck, have you ever been starstruck a day in your life? And if so, did it happen in Tampa or did it happen in LA?
Oh, he didn't want to answer the question.
He said, nah, I'm not talking none of that. He's like, that's hard.
Way to avoid the question, Paul.
Yeah, Paul doesn't want to mention that he struck out Ohtani 3 times in BP. That's what it is. You know what I mean? It's just, it happens.
Oh, man. We lost him.
Ava, how was your day? Jim, how was your day?
It was good. I literally just came back. Like, I literally got into Baton Rouge like 30 minutes ago from Texas. Okay. So we're a little.
She goes back to Texas like so many times.
Hey.
Grind don't stop.
There we go.
I've heard good things. Paul.
My brother called me, and for some reason, my phone is connected to my iPad.
Don't worry. While you were gone, I was just saying that during BP in October, you struck out Ohtani 5 times. You confirmed that. You texted us. And
you clearly didn't want to admit it on air, but
it's cool. Your brother was watching the show. He was like, I got to get him out of this. But back to it, man. Have you ever been starstruck, whether that was in college, high school, what have you? And if so, when it happened in the bigs, who was it for you?
I don't think starstruck is the word. I would say I've been very impressed. I think when you get called up to major leagues, or like I played a game with the Dodgers in August too. I got called up and got to throw with them and play with all those guys. But I think if you like put those guys on a pedestal or opponents, teammates, then I think you're already beat. So I try not to look at it that way. I was in awe of seeing like Clayton Kershaw, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, like all those guys is incredible to me. Like, because those guys obviously you grew up watching, but I did still feel like I belonged there for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, and I think part of it is, Mike, you got to think about I know you're not the biggest college baseball guy, but
sure.
At LSU, he's playing with the Dylan Cruzes of the world. You know what I'm saying? So
Dylan would tell you himself. Dylan Cruz and Shohei Ohtani is kind of a different level, but
I know, but you still play with pretty big names that maybe a lot of guys didn't get to.
Yeah.
But no, I wanted to ask you a question real quick, and then I'll let Ava get into it. But we did an episode together talking about your faith. You talk about being traded twice. We know that baseball, is also a game of failure. Just persevering through it all. The trades, you just talk about no sleep, even though it's exciting. Man, just talk about how important it's been to be grounded in your faith through the whole process.
I mean, yeah, it's everything, man. It's maybe you don't get to go through that stuff and come out successful without your faith. To me, like I don't know a lot of people that can just have nothing to lean on and still go out there and compete every day, man. My faith is everything. When I get traded, it's like, all right, God, this is your will. Though, I might have been up in the big leagues with Tampa for the rest of the year. I might not. I spent a lot of time in AAA with the Dodgers, and that's obviously you don't want to be in AAA, but it's like, all right, Lord, I'm here for a reason, and whatever I can do to proclaim your name on the highest level. So you just kind of trust His plan and just continue to keep your head down and work.
So let's talk LSU for a minute. You're part of the foundation of the Jay Johnson culture, the infamous Jay Johnson era, and the start of his whole dynasty, as we like to call it around here. Are you shocked at all that LSU got 2 titles in 3 years?
No, I'm not. Jay Johnson he's the hardest working coach that I've met, that I've been around. He's always at the field when I come home for Christmas break and I go work out. He's always there. He's always reaching out to former players. They played the national championship game 1, the same day I made my major league debut, and he called me at 6 a.m. He was up. He was fired up for me. It was awesome to get that call from him, especially given everything that was going on for them. But I think he is – he's a GOAT to me. Skip Bertman obviously won all the titles, but I've been around Jay a lot more, and he's the best I've seen.
So, you touched on it a little bit. We talked about how you kind of still go back to Baton Rouge and train sometimes, but Is there a lot of alumni around the facilities whenever you do go back for Christmas break?
Yeah. There's always guys there. Dylan's there. I think Dylan lives there. Joe Bear lives there. Doty lives around there. Like a bunch of guys are always out there training. It's good to catch up with them when I see them and see how everybody's season went and all that stuff. So it's cool for sure.
You get to talk to the young guys when you are there?
I will if they approach me. I don't really try to go out of my way. They have great coaches there and great players that they probably want to hear from. If they want to hear from me, like they ask me, then yeah, obviously I'll tell them whatever they want to know. But I don't really go up to them and try to like impose my opinion on them.
I had an intimidating thought, Ava. Him and Maverick Rizzi standing next to each other.
I know. I was thinking about the same thing. Who's actually taller, him or Mav? Like,
I don't know, but like I said, I don't want to be anywhere in the area. It'd be intimidating.
And then last question for me: if you could face off in Alec Box against one current or former player, who would it be?
Current former LSU player.
And I'll tell you right now, the hot answer when we've asked all these pitchers about current player, and I bring it up because Paul, we had the young freshman on, and he said, I want to go at Zach York because he's coming off injury, and he said he's been teeing off on everybody all fall. He's like, Marcos is like, I want my chance. Anyway, Ava, were you at the scrimmage to see it?
I wasn't. I actually didn't see that. I think I got back a little, I think I got up there a little later, but I missed.
Well,
it.
I saw Zach had an RBI double, and then I looked to see who it was off of, and it was Marcos Paz, and I was like, yeah, I don't think anybody wants to pitch to that cat right now.
I wouldn't.
I would say Barry because he got a broken bat single against me this year, and I'm still pissed about it. I would say Jacob Berry.
There it is, Mike.
I broke his bat, and it blooped over second, and he's running down the first base line laughing at me.
Mike, that's the kind you always talk about. Is it friends or foes? It sounds like for temporary time being foes.
I dig it. But that's what makes the best friends, man, is when you can't stand each other on the lines. But afterwards, I feel like everything's all love, you know. But
sure.
Mike, let me ask you this before you go forward. So we talk about we've had 20 guys that we had on in college that have made it to the MLB now. We've had a lot of great stories, but I ask you, have any D3 JUCO guys like Paul? He's the only one that I can think of, man, that has been able to go from that route, jump to LSU, then get to where he's at, and survival of trades. When we talk about, just the perseverance through it all, I mean, that's an ultimate grind.
Yeah. It's disgusting, brother. Paul, and in all the best ways, it's disgusting. And I love it, bro, because as a JUCO guy myself, being in the middle of Iowa with a bunch of dudes from the Dominican Republic who were all pumping 99 miles an hour, and then there's me standing at 5'8" with my chest out, like, this ain't for me. I think I have to leave. I think I have to go somewhere now. But it's like it's literally when it comes full circle moment for you to be able to get these opportunities, man. I mean, that's God's will. I know we talk about faith a lot and we talk about Jesus won and everything else, but for you to truly get this opportunity, man, like this is the dopest thing in the world, to even be able to have these conversations with you and really just follow that journey. So I want to applaud you as a JUCO head myself. I think it's super dope to see what you're doing, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Now this off season, it's a lot different than JUCO off seasons. You might get an opportunity in spring training to pick the brains of some legends. The Mark Pryors of the world are obviously in the Dodgers organization. But who's somebody you're excited to just be a sponge of and be around, whether that's in spring training or off season workouts?
The guys I love talking to when I was there was Blake Trinan and Alex Vesia. Mm-hmm. Just guys that play my position that have done it at a really high level for a long time. Like Blake's got 13 years in the big leagues. I think this was Vesia's 5th year in the big leagues. They've pitched in World Series games, high level playoff games every year. So guys like that are guys that I like to kind of pick their brains. Like obviously all the great big name players are awesome to talk to about, but guys that have gone through exactly what I've gone through trades, and are pitching in the biggest moments of the playoff games. Those are the guys I want to talk to and pick their brains. So I would probably say those 2 guys.
I love it. Now you're 1 day older than me, so I'm not gonna talk to you like you're a kid. You know what I mean? We have to have a real conversation here. I'm 25. You're 25. This is me and you talking right now. Ava, Paul, everybody else. We got to talk about this. You're 6'10". Blake Snell is 6'4", but mentally the man is 6'7". We all saw the viral videos of Blake Snell going like this, the whole parade, yelling 6'7". Paul, in your humble opinion, does 6'7" need to have an age limit? Because I saw those videos and I was like, Blake, Like it's not going for me, bro. It's he's just saying it randomly. It's not even tasteful. You know what I mean? Like, how do you feel about it, Paul?
I
You're
think
the young guy in the room.
I think when the people, I think at the parade, people aren't probably thinking in their completely right mind.
Sure.
But I have a 17-year-old brother. I think it's hilarious. Do whatever you got to do. If you think it's funny, do it. I think Blake Snell's hilarious. I thought that whole gimmick was hilarious, and he probably wasn't 100%.
I mean, we got caught off guard last week. Carter Cunningham comes in here and says 6'7" and starts doing it. Mike's like, I'm at middle school. Mike works in the middle school. He's like, I'm in middle school all day. Didn't think I was going to come to the show and deal with it too.
It was.
I think it's funny. I think whatever, dude. If you want to do it, do it.
I love it. Jim, the
I
most.
don't know, Ava, are they walking around LSU doing 6'7", or is it just us older folks and then us in middle school?
I have a couple friends that actually play on the basketball team here, and they're the only people that I've seen like nonchalantly pull it off in like a funny way. You know what I'm saying? Because like they'll say it like if someone asks them like in passing, like, dude, like how tall are you? They're like 6'7", and then they like all laugh and like giggle and hit each other. But like it's just funny whenever they say it. But they're the only people that I've seen like pull it off.
So while we're talking about it, is our basketball team going to be good this year, Ava?
I have faith. I have faith. I have faith in them.
Mike, that's the one thing LSU is not dominating in. We need basketball.
I went to the season opener to watch some of my friends, and we had a great time. They played well. Yeah. I'm not a huge basketball girl, but you never know. Maybe I will be after the season. You
never know.
I like winners around here. So,
All right. Well, Paul, before we let you out of here, man, we got to play a game like we always do. And I'm excited to see what you do because so far, and I feel like you're going to be smarter than our previous guests. So far, the pro guests have been getting burned by this. They're not, Mike, what am I looking for? They're not really realizing what names could possibly be on this list, I think, and making assumptions. But it's blind ranking. We're going to give you 10 guests that have been on one of our two shows, and you're going to rank them in what order you think they'd be in, not knowing who's coming next or who the 10 are. All right. So you understand?
Like rank them as what?
Like blind
Best
ranking,
player.
like best player each time. Now, once you're at that spot, you're stuck. You know what I mean? So that was our mix up last week. Was like guys wanted to switch their spots.
I want to switch it too. Look, because he's not on this list. They put Drew Gilbert at 5, and I immediately knew they were in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert, I played with Gilbert. He's not 5.
We'll see.
All right. I put a friend on here first to see what you would do. You know, good friend of yours, Eric Razorman. Where are you putting him?
6.
All right.
I've seen your roster. I know you've got some.
A comfortable 6. I dig it.
Yeah.
I dig it.
Homework.
All right. Chase Dolander.
8.
Oh, at 8. All right. Dylan Cruz.
2.
All right. Chase Burns.
3.
All right, this is a fun one. Paul Gervase.
10.
Oh, Paul. All right.
That's not the JUCO mentality I was looking for.
I put this one in here, Mike.
I don't need the JUCO mentality on a podcast. I need it on the field.
I'm interested to see where this one goes. This one's a new one, Mike. I put on there. Connor Griffin.
Oh, he's a really good player. I've never seen him play though. 5? I'll go 5.
It's fair.
All right. Ben Joyce. You got 1, 4, 7, and 9 available.
7.
All right. Nick Kurtz.
I think you're gonna have Skeens. That's the problem. I'm thinking you're gonna say Skeens. I'm gonna go 4 but Kurtz is. If I could switch, he would be 2. He's just had a crazy.
It's set up pretty nice. I won't even lie. It's a lot better than Carter and them's list last week for sure.
Austin Riley.
Oh, so you have 1 and 9.
Yeah.
Now I'm in a pickle. If you don't say, I got to go 1 and hope you don't say Skeens.
World Series champion Austin Riley.
I am Paul Skeens at the 9 spot.
There you go. So now my list looks terrible.
No, it still looks better than them boys last week, I promise. And me and Ava did it on college, and we just did LSU, and it still kind of went rough. That's the fun of it, because you don't know who's on there. Mike, I ought to just leave Skeens off there one time and see if it helps.
See what happens. Yeah. See,
No.
no, but I mean,
I can't put Austin Riley at number 9. The guy's
right. You know what I mean? Like Austin's been there. Austin's done
Yeah.
this at a high level for a long time. So like that's World Series champion.
I mean,
Austin
in
Riley.
2020 when he came on the show, like that was, I tell you, we were just doing college guys, and you want to talk about credibility. Like once he came on, I was like, I feel like I can ask anybody now. So, but he's a local legend too, so that worked out. But Mike brought Ben Zobrist on the show.
Yeah, that was
he would have been right up there too.
Yeah, Ben's the guy.
I left that one off. We didn't have him on in college though. We just had him a pro. But man, Mike was same questions we asked you with the insight or whatever. That dude was a plethora of knowledge, as you can imagine.
Yeah, except baseball movies. He didn't really
yeah, baseball movies.
He wanna tell me
classics.
Yeah,
I mean, he didn't like The Sandlot. Who doesn't like The Sandlot?
Yeah, he had The Natural at number 1 too. I remember that. And like,
but he didn't do Rookie of the Year, The Sandlot. He didn't do any kids movies. He was out on
and obviously, if you don't think Hardball is the greatest movie ever, then you just don't know what you're talking about. So like, you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about here?
I've never even seen that.
Have you seen Hardball, Paul?
No, I have not.
Oh my goodness, Mike, you're not gonna be okay. Ava, you seen Hardball?
No.
Oh my!
I have homework. Ava, Paul, Hardball, please. Keanu Reeves, Michael B. Jordan.
Ava has been given multiple movie
movie
assignments and still hasn't done them. She was covering stuff to do with the Cape. I told her to watch Summer Catch. I bet she still ain't watched it.
Yeah,
I watched like the first 20 minutes.
Oh my goodness!
My girlfriend always tells me to watch that movie.
She watches it on the flights from Texas to Baton Rouge. She just like gets the first 20 minutes of it.
Never giving you homework again. You can't even do it. Did you ever do the Wake Forest assignment?
No, I
No.
didn't.
After we had Brock and Nick and them, I gave her a Wake Forest assignment. She didn't even do it.
Hey.
What's the Wake
I
Forest?
actually forgot what the
I
assignment.
wanted her to I just asked her who was the all-time home run leader in the ACC, and just to give her something to do because we were talking Wake Forest. She couldn't handle it. It's
Brock
Wilson,
Wilson, right?
79.
Yeah.
Guys.
My brother played with Nick Kurtz and Chase Burns, so that's kind of hilarious that they were both on that list.
No, for sure.
Yeah, no, and you want to know a funny thing? Going back to the first time we had Brock Wilkin on, LSU was his dream school, and Paul Maneri never gave him a call. And I thought, man, that's it happens, right? This is part of the game, but man, that would get missed, especially because he played travel ball with Dylan Cruz in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah, I faced him a bunch in Pro Bowl.
Strike him out.
I think I walked him once, and I think I struck him out once.
He had the best when we talk about friends doing something on each other. On Rhett Lauder's way to the league, he took Rhett Lauder. I mean,
jeez, Rhett's nasty too.
Yeah, but he probably seen a lot of his work and maybe knew what he was going to do. So
for sure.
maybe he had a jump on what he was going to do. But I know we could do this all day. Let you get out of here. You got anything else, Mike?
Man, don't got a lot. Old Dominic Distillery, Chinook Seedery, Jesus One, all our sponsors. Shout out to you.
Yeah, when we gonna see you in some Jesus One apparel, man? What are we doing?
I wore it at the field every day, warming up.
Oh, okay.
You're not talking to me.
Rapping.
No, Paul, I've been asking for some Jesus One.
I ordered you in the Cubs colors today, dude. Which, by the way, Zobrist hit me up and thanked me for what we got to him. I got it to him first. Sorry, he's more important.
Hey, well, World Series MVP in Chicago. If you ask the Chicago, the city of Chicago right now, who's more important, Cubs World Series MVP or Mike Hughes? The answer is Derrick Rose. But Ben Zobrist is like a close second. But we appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure you give Paul some love. Follow him on all social media.
Oh, don't you dare close this thing down. Ava's better than you.
Oh, God.
You asked me if I had Ava. Ava, you know what? Matter of fact, Ava, do your thing, Ava.
Okay. Paul, we'd like to thank you for joining us. If you like his story and you love the purple and gold, or if you like to listen to the Average Joe's Talk to the Pros, please like and share on Facebook, retweet us on X, like and subscribe on YouTube, and give us a follow on Instagram. Until next time, love purple and live gold, or whatever your team's colors may be.
You messed her up. See, she's usually flying.